You are welcome. In today's video, we are focusing on the introduction to Microsoft Excel. So please, pay attention as I will introduce Microsoft Excel and see different features that you will see in Excel. We will cover what Excel is. We will let you know what spreadsheet application is. And we will get in touch with different terminologies that is used in Excel. You'll come across terms like workbook, worksheets, cell, and other things. You will know what formula bar is used for, and you will know how you can even form cell address in Excel. With time, you will see how Excel is having very special feature that can recalculate in case you do mistake, and it can recalculate and give you accurate answer. And in case you want to use autofill feature of Excel, you can type January, February, and then drag it down to have January till December displayed on the screen for you using Excel autofill. There are so many things you will learn from this video. Please stay tuned and watch to the end, for you will benefit from today's video. Thank you. Let's enter the practical aspects now.
Introduction to Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is a program specifically designed to organize data in tables easily and analyze the tabulated data. Microsoft Excel is one of the most versatile and popular electronic spreadsheet programs in the world today. It can perform simple as well as complex mathematical operations. Excel provides the facility to convert the spreadsheet data into various charts like pie charts, line charts, column charts, and others. You may also wonder, what is spreadsheet? A spreadsheet is a simple worksheet consisting of rows and columns in which any data can be entered. Spreadsheets are used for doing various tasks such as performing calculations, recalculating results, creating financial reports, and comparing reports. Examples of spreadsheets include something like students' report card, ledgers created to maintain bank accounts, and other things. And note, Excel is mainly used in financial institutions like bank. Let us now get into the Excel window proper. This is Excel window. This window that you see now. And by default, you will have book 1 or book 2. If you insert another one, book 3. And coming down here, you have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. By default, you have 3 sheets inside this workbook. Then you may wonder, what is workbook or book 1 that you have here? A workbook is a file containing one or more worksheets to help you organize your data. That means this workbook now contains these worksheets, and it is the worksheet now that will help you to organize your data by entering your data into these cells that you have here. That's number one thing you have to know about the Excel. Then also, notice that Excel is made up of table, and the table is made up of columns and rows. These are columns. Column A, column B, column C, D, E. It keeps on going. And these are rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we call these letters column letters or column headings. But just take it column letters. and take these row numbers as row numbers. These column letters that start from A here, if you count it, you will see that you have a total of 16,384 columns in this Excel. And if you count these rows now from A1, 2, 3, you will see that the very last row that you have will be number 1,048,576. That is the total number of rows that you have in Excel. If you want to access the beginning of the column and the end of the column, you press Ctrl key on the keyboard and left arrow key will take you to the beginning, the very first column in Excel, while Ctrl plus right arrow key will take you to the very last column in Excel, which is XFD. How do we have the XFD? It starts from A, B, C, and it takes to 6. When it takes to 6, which is this one now, here, 6, here, it starts again, AA, AB, AC, and it takes to A6. Once it gets to A6, which is this one now, it starts again, BA, BB, and it keeps on going till the last one that you have there, making a total of 16,384 columns in a particular worksheet. Then this row number that you have here, I've mentioned to you that if you keep on counting, the very last row will be 1,048,576. How can you access that instantly? If you press Ctrl key down and then use down arrow key, Ctrl plus down arrow key, it will now take you to the very last row in this worksheet, whereby you have here 1,048,576. And if you want to access the beginning, you press Ctrl plus up arrow key. It takes you to row number 1. That's how you can access the beginning, the starting point of the column to the end of the column, and the starting point of the row to the end of the row. Let's get into other things that you will still see in Excel. You see this white portion that you have A1 here. This portion is the name box. This is where the address of the cell takes place. This is the name box. The name box here displays the active cell, the address of the active cell. The name box here is the address and the location of the active cell. For instance, now you have A1. That means the cell that is active is displayed here, A1. Note that cell address is formed by combining the column letter and the row number. That's why you have A1. That means this particular cell now, column A, meet at row 1. And if column B meet at row 1, it means B1. So the cell address is formed by combining first the letter, the column letter, and the row number. You now have cell address, and it is displayed on the name box field here, this portion. Then also you will come to see the formula bar, which is this portion now, the formula bar. This portion now that you have white with FX here that stands for function. The formula bar is here. And note, once you click the formula bar, you will notice that you have X button here, an icon here, X, and a tick icon here, tick mark here. Let me first talk about those two icons before I continue with the formula bar. If you enter data into Excel now, if you now click X, it will clear the data. That means you cancel the data. See, I click X now, cancel the data. But if I just type something in a cell and then click this tick mark, it means enter. It means that Excel should accept the data. Now Excel will put the data. Let me click proper into the formula bar. The formula bar here that you see displays the data or formula stored in the active cell. This formula bar displays the data or formula stored in the active cell. That means any cell that you click that is active, if there is anything like you type something in it, it will get displayed in the formula bar. And if you use any formula to calculate and have answer to a particular mathematical expression, then that formula you use to have the answer will be displayed in the formula bar. Also note, you can use the formula bar to edit cells data. That means, for instance, now you click here, you want to edit this thing now. You cannot stand here and edit. You will click here and then start to edit. Then it is in this formula bar that you will use to edit the entered data. Yes, those are the activities that the formula bar will perform for you while you are in Excel. Also, you will come across some other terms in Excel, like cell pointer. You know, in Microsoft Word, once you click your cursor in a particular place, the cursor will start blinking. But in Excel, once you click your mouse pointer on a particular cell, the cell becomes active, giving you one rectangle with black border. That is the cell pointer. And the cell pointer here shows you the active cell, which also indicates where your text will appear in case you type. But note, in Microsoft Word still, your mouse pointer is arrow in shape. But in Excel here, see your mouse pointer, it is this big plus that is on the screen now that is making. So this is your mouse pointer in Excel. And once you click, you now activate a cell. The cell that the cell pointer, this is the cell pointer now. The cell that the cell pointer is active is the active cell. Note also the types of data that you will enter into Excel. 1. You enter data that is number, like 1, 2, 3, and others, numbers generally. So the number that you enter into Excel is called value. Yes, and it is the value that is used for calculations. These numbers are used for calculations using formula. But also, you are not only entering numbers alone into Excel. You can also enter alphabets and other non-numeric characters into Excel. For instance, you type A, B, and other things. Those are alphabets. And also note, you can also enter other symbols. So the symbols here, the symbols you enter here, and the alphabets you enter here make up what is called in Excel label. So This label, if the label, which is the text that you enter into Excel, if the label exceeds or is more than the column width, by default the label will overlap the adjacent cell, like you see here. The government that I typed here overlaps the adjacent cell. But now, if there is anything in the adjacent cell, you will notice that the government that overlap the adjacent cell when there was nothing in the adjacent cell cuts now because there is something in the adjacent cell. Then what will you do? All that you will do is for you to expand the cell so that it can be able to accumulate the text. That means that your label here is long label, while this one that can conveniently enter the column width is the short label. Also, you will notice that as you perform calculations in Excel, at times you will see Excel displaying sometimes like this. What does it this time here stand for? It will come automatic. This will happen if the number that is to be displayed in that particular cell is larger than the column width. So Excel will now put this sign and then leave it. So for you to solve this problem is for you to expand the column width for the number to be displayed full. Let's get into the other terms that you will still have in Excel. Formula. Calculations are carried out by using formulas. But note, inbuilt formulas in Excel are called functions. You will come to see that when we start doing calculations, we will come to this full. Other things that you will come to notice in Excel is that Excel has ability to recalculate something for you. For instance, you have 2 here and you have 5 here, and you find the answer equals to F3 plus G3, which is this cell plus this cell. Now you press enter key. Excel will give you answer as 7. But now if you change this value now and take maybe 6, automatically once you click outside, Excel will change the answer to 11. That feature of Excel is the automatic recalculation feature of Excel. Once you just change the value, Excel will automatically recalculate and give you answer once you click outside. See now, anything you change here, it will automatically change the answer here, because Excel will recalculate it one time and give you the result. And Excel is not limited to that on what it can do. See for instance here, if you start typing Monday, Tuesday, then you come to this place now, this slot below, and drag down. You will see that Excel will automatically enter Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for you. That is the interesting part. It is called the autofill feature of Excel. See it in this calculation too. Let's just write any value here and here, and then have any other one here see what will happen if I come here. If I come here and come to this dark knot under here, I click on it, hold it down, drag it down. You see automatically Excel will provide answer for these other ones for you. 5 plus 7, 12. 32 plus 56, 88. That feature of Excel is also an excellent one. It automatically fills it out for you, provided you are in order. So these are things that you can have in Excel as you are working your Excel. But there are some few other important information that I have to give you concerning this Excel. I've told you earlier that in Excel 2007 and even that of 2010, the maximum worksheet size is 1,048,576 rows by 16,384 columns. That means you have 1,048,576 rows and 16,384 columns in a particular sheet. And also, note that the maximum row height in Excel 2007 is 409 points. And also note one other thing, that the total number of characters that a cell can contain is 32,767. These are additional information that if you take to heart, you can know it as you are using Excel. So if you now see Excel now, the screen, you will see that it is just this portion. Yes, but I can only assure you that Excel worksheet is as large as Excel worksheet is very large. Think of this column now. Think of this column now that you have A. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You keep counting like that till you get to 16,000 plus. And think of these numbers that you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you keep counting till over 1 million. It is a very large sheet. So it is only that we only have very small portion that we are working on right now. So those are some features that you can have in Excel. See, in each of these tabs, there is need for you to take time and study the contents of this ribbon. For instance, the home tab and the ribbon here. Study what you have here for the home tab. Click the insert tab. Study what you have here. Click the page layout tab. Study what you have here. Please take time to write them down so that they can act as a reference material for you. And see other things that you have to take notes in Excel. If you want to add more sheets in Excel, you now click here to add another sheet. This is sheet 4 now. If you want to add another worksheet, click here. This is for insert new worksheet. You can click here to add more worksheets. Then for you to move from one sheet to another, as you could move from one page to another in Microsoft Word. Note, in Excel, you will not scroll down to move from one sheet to another. No. For you to move from one sheet to another, you click on the sheet tab that you have here. Sheet tab, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. You use this sheet tab to move from one sheet to another. Also, coming to this downside, you will see the different views that you have in Excel. The normal, the page layout, and lastly the page break preview. You also note that you have the screw bar here, the horizontal screw bar is here, that you can use this to screw left and use this to screw right. And also take note that you have the vertical screw bar here, this one, that you can use to move from one row to another and to fill the downside of your worksheet. So please continue to study well, do your practical, and you will see that you will make good use of Excel application. Thank you very much. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, just touch subscribe button. Thank you very much, and bye for now.